Hello YouTubers, this is Michael from Scary Productions, bringing you my 378 podcast. And like always, I will speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe too hard, not to cause any audio feedback, not to cause any audio feedback during this audio podcast recording as well. And thirdly, if you're under 18, this audio podcast will contain adult language. So basically, once again, if you're under 18, this podcast will contain some adult language. So anyway, if you're over 18, that means you're okay. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this podcast. Now, Lupinranger versus Patranger movie information. Now, it's just been dropped that the information for the first Lupinranger versus Patranger movie has been revealed. Now, Now, the title of the upcoming Lupinranger vs. Patranger movie is called Lupinranger vs. Patranger, the film. Now, the plot line of the story for the movie has been revealed. Now, turns out that Sherlock Holmes will be helping the Patrangers figure out the identity. Now, Sherlock Holmes, the world's greatest detective, comes to Japan for an ultimate challenge to find out the true identities of the Lupinrangers by helping the Patranger. So basically, Sherlock Holmes, who's going to be played by an Asian actor, it comes to Japan to help the Patrangers figure out the identities of the Lupinrangers. Now, so basically, during this whole storyline, during trying to figure out the identity, helping the Patrangers figure out the identities of the Lupinrangers, Patranger and Lupinranger and Patranger get kidnapped and transported to the Gingrich. Patranger and Lupinranger Patranger and Lupinranger get casted by the Gingrich gang and taken back to the dimension. So basically, Patranger and Lupinranger had no choice but to work together to find a way to escape from the Gingrich gang dimension. So pretty much this is the storyline. This is the storyline of the first Lupinranger versus Patranger movie. So basically, Sherlock Holmes comes to Japan, who's played by Sherlock Holmes will be played by an Asian actor. He comes to Japan, he tries to help the Patrangers figure out the identity of the Lupinrangers. But in the process, Lupinranger and Patranger get captured by the Gingrich gang, taken back to the dimension, and it's up to them to work together to try to get free from the Gingrich gang dimension and back to their world. So pretty much this is pretty much the story of this the first Lupinranger versus Patranger movie. So anyway, the movie is supposed to come out on August 4th, 2018. Now, once again, the Lupinranger versus Patranger movie is supposed to come out on August 4th, 2020. So basically, I think this will be even though I think that the storyline for the movie is kind of a bit of a raw premise, but I like the shit. I think the storyline is kind of bizarre and out there, but till I see the movie, I can't really judge it based off the storyline. I just have to watch the movie and see how how it all plays out. So anyway, what do you guys think about the storyline of the upcoming first movie of Lupinranger versus Patranger? The Patranger movie. Is it good? Is it bad? Please let me know with the comments below this podcast. Anyway, like always, this is Cynthia Michael signing off. Now, before I sign off, once again, the Lupinranger versus Patranger first movie comes out on August 4th, 2018. So once again, the Lupinranger versus Patranger movie, it will come out on August 4th, 2020. Anyway, now signing off. 1,